Hey, welcome back. So, funny story, one second. And for those who don't want to hear the funny story, skip ahead to the tarot if that's the only reason you're here, and I totally understand if that's the case. I started recording, and for whatever reason, the recording just stopped. I think probably because of storage, but it's fixed now, so that's funny. Anyway, I had these oracle cards that popped out, and so I'm just going to get straight into it now. I do want to mention Ethereal. I think I'm saying that right. Ethereal touch is 27, which is a 9. And 9 seems to be a very important number for whoever is watching these readings today. The first reading, by the way, was like a divine masculine, very strong masculine energy coming through. This reading is all about the feminine. I am channeling for the feminine energy because there's a feminine that was on that journey with the masculine. And so I just wanted to see if spirit might have a message for that feminine that is on this journey with that masculine. So ethereal, okay? Yes. Spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you are having an impact on the world around you, particularly your close relationships, in ways that are more profound than may be immediately obvious. The touch of your soul is ethereal, spiritual, or of light and sound. It moves the heart and opens pathways of possibility through love, faith, and trust that would otherwise be impossible to access. Trust in the presence of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in this world, and the divine lives, I will talk eventually. The divine lives and breathes through you, beloved. Remember that though the sacred temple of your body gifts you with hands through which to hold and give, it is the soul within the flesh that renders touch a sacred healing. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities and to trust that you can feel your way through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. Whoever is in doubt, there's your sign. 69, Contemplation. Within you, there is a question arising. When you get the question right, the answer will be self-evident. But you have to plunge your consciousness deep within to find the right question, to articulate it clearly and understand what it is that you are really asking. That question within you is actually a divine gift of awakening. It is your future awakened self waiting to be found and calling to you. Let the question arise through dreams, dance, meditation, sleep, yoga, time in nature, swimming in the ocean, bathing in an aromatherapy bath, or receiving a hot stone massage. The question holds within it the next unfolding petal of the lotus of your being. This oracle brings you an invitation to enter into the mystery of your life and your being and to allow the biggest question you can summon to emerge from your heart and be expressed through love. Your question may emerge as clear and shining or soft and yielding, a question with no words, only feeling. Whatever truth emerges, let that be your contemplation. Oh, hold on. There was a few more sentences. I'm sorry. In response to that question, the next step forward will unfold before you, revealed in perfect clarity and perfect timing. This oracle brings you a message from your own divine nature. Come sit with me and breathe. I want to ask you something. I want you to ask me something. Together, there is a conversation that we are to have now, and there will be beautiful accord between us that overflows into all of your relationships, bringing more understanding and peace. Now, I want to touch on some of the words that came up through that. What came through for the masculine before I started that reading, but I think now this confirms that these words and messages are also for you, divine feminine, the feminine who is watching this reading. Inspiration has been had or is coming. It is something to do with your inner child, perhaps layers of yourself from your youth, from the time of your youth. It is now safe to speak. You have safe space, if not to yourself, then to those around. Actually, both. So it has to start within you. There's a safe space for yourself. a safe space for yourself to talk to your inner child, as well as a safe space that you now have with those close to you. Like, there are those that are being inspired by you. Okay, ethereal, healing, touch, sound, speak to the self in order to speak freely with others. And now it's about the truth, and it's your truth that I think is guiding, but especially for the masculine. But this, again, I think this is coming through for the feminine based on these messages. So for the masculine, I use the Tarot Grand Lux to start. I'm going to do the Light Seers to start for the feminine. I feel like there is something intuitive that is taking place. There was definitely a transformative experience happening for the masculine. It's probably happening for you too. And when I say you too, the person who is sitting in their masculine energy and or in their feminine energy. Okay, this is not about gender. This is just about where you are currently in your energies. And remember, it's always about finding balance. Everyone has this feminine, masculine, shadow and light, fire and water. Yin and yang in some other cultures. Also for those that may have picked up a little, I am not feeling too great today. So my energy is a little... Drinking the tea, which I'm going to take a sip here in just a second. But I would like Spirit to help me relay the messages for the feminine, focusing on the feminine energy. We just did the masculine. I'd like to talk a little bit about the feminine that is on this journey with the masculine, because I do feel that feminine energy. So the Knight of Swords came out like 3 times in the masculine energy. This is something that is speeding up. It's happening quickly. I mean, but you're ready. You see that bike, like you're going straight for it. The bird that's leading the way here, the charge, flight, taking flight, speed. Perhaps this is the moment of inspiration. See the flame? This 9 of Wands is a little bit different. It's typically the wounded warrior, but this warrior is standing with this boundary strong, without doubt, protecting or ready, protecting, healing space. This is the inner child, I think. The inspiration, there is a cat in my window. If you hear that, she'll be fine. She's been in all day. But this is about the protection, the safety of the inner child, safe to speak. Now it's about the truth, something that's happening quick. There's some healing that needs to take place. If you're like me right now, there's a lot of people not feeling well this time of year. You might need to take some time to heal. And see, the nest to the 4 of Wands tells me this is about the inner home, the inner foundation, the inner strength. That 9 of Wands, protecting the heart peacefully, protecting the inner child. Vigilant, yeah, I guess, with vigilance. 4 of Wands, that's what I heard, with vigilance. Foundation, the work that's gone into this, 8 of Pentacles. But see, this is a lot like a magician energy. You see all of the elements there on the table, yeah? The herbs, the candle, the moon, you have the feathers, the plant, you have earth, you have air, you have water. That looks like an aloe plant to me. The moon itself could be water, given Scorpio, things like that, or Cancer. Manifesting something, worked on something, creating a safe space for yourself. That might be the inspiration. So I said, what'd I say? The moon was water? Love it when it happens. There's the moon card. Deep emotions. Phases of the moon are impactful right now. And okay, so this came through for the masculine, and this could very much be for you. Next week is the full moon in Cancer. Deep emotions. I mean, deep emotions. Cancer is ruled by the moon, okay? The crab, that's usually in the traditional art of the tarot for the moon. For others, it could just be that this is a matter of going into that inner child to speak safely. I think this is about deep feelings and something that's hard to see right now. You may be feeling a little bit melancholy, a little bit down. For the feminine energy, her place on the path with this masculine, undergoing a transformative experience. The sun. It's all about to be free. It's all about to come out. This is your soul's light. This could be about the healing the self, healing the others, healing of others, healing the others. So there may be people in your life right now that they look to you for their healing. They look to you for their inspiration. That could be the inspiration that you're providing. It could be with the divine masculine working together. 3 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. The inspiration to work together, to get where you want, to have everything that you need. There's a transformative experience here that you might be providing the inspiration for. Are you the inspiration? Spirit, is the feminine here the inspiration? Ethereal, contemplation. Healing, yes. Heartbreak. From the 3 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and then justice. As above, so below. This is absolutely about healing. The impact of healing. Yeah, taking it. The Hierophant. See, this Hierophant, it's elevation to the higher self, to the one getting the message. Yeah, this is definitely about elevation, healing, a new beginning, a brand new beginning. The feminine's place, the feminine's contribution, constantly an ending of a block. This world to the 4 of Pentacles, that is an ending to this. No longer blocking. This is a truth that you've had to come to. Perhaps this is the truth that the masculine that you may be dealing with. King of Swords, sitting in their truth. Being open to truth. Being open to truth. Time to go is what I heard. Time to go. Letting go. Oh. The inspiration, the end of someone who wasn't able to let go is now letting go. That's the healing journey. You see, this came out in the masculine, the 6 of Cups. Actually, all of these cards came out in the masculine's reading as well. So this is something that you have inspired, perhaps. This very painful healing journey, but you have inspired. You have been a contributor. That's the word. Contributor. I think that's the word. Contribution. And in a way that is for the betterment, for the higher self. For the higher self of both, possibly. I mean, this is oftentimes, as women, we are healers. Oftentimes, this cat and I are going to fight. Oftentimes, we do have to be the inspiration. Isn't that funny? But you see, this cup is being tipped over purposefully to let go. There's one cup that remains, and it does not come without pain. It does not come without sorrow, but sometimes sorry, all the swords, you know when it's time. You know when it's time. And for whoever this reading is for, the time is near. And I think as the feminine, it's your job to be ready. Hence starting with that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, on the bottom, listen, when I hear do something, I'm going to do it. 10 of Cups, be ready, lovers. Okay. And the reason I say that letting go in order to receive is necessary. And it was a necessary message for the masculine as well. This is coming out strong for the feminine energy. I'm going to go straight now into the, here, I'll do the opposite. I'm going to use the Grand Lux for the clarifying. It's possible what you once reached for, much like the message for the masculine, what you once reached for is no longer serving you, and that can be causing a little pain. You're having to do things differently now. Guided by spirit, which is heart center for you. Tell me about spirit, if you don't mind, please, if we can get a message. Breaking free from the sadness, from the deep, working together, Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about this Three of Swords into the Justice. Healing energy. Is this healing energy? That's what I felt when I saw the cards, but I'd like to confirm, please, for whoever's watching. The feminine should be using their intuition while watching this. Healing. Got the Hangman to the Seven of Pentacles. It's definitely about timing. It's definitely about timing. There's a freedom there in that Hanged Man, and then there's the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost time. I told you that. It's almost time. Can you tell me about the Three of Swords, please? Is this a healing process? A process of healing? The Three of Swords to the Justice, as above, so below. Can I get a clarifying card for that, please? Spirit. Three of Swords to Justice. Which the Three of Swords, remember, is all in the mind. It's not an actual heartbreak. It can feel like it, though, right? To Justice. This is for the King of Swords again. So, inspiring his healing journey. Inspiring his healing journey. His truth. Yeah, High Priestess. Five of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords. Definitely inspiring, and it has not been easy at all. There has been a lot of fear and loss, perhaps, or feeling like there would be. Worried about. Let's see. I heard together you've got it. Together you've got it. Together you've got it. Do I have that right, Spirit? Together you've got it. Inspiring. Nine of Wands. It is not easy. To the Ten of Wands. But this is it. This is the last leg. You're on the last leg. You have to hold each other's hand is what I heard. You're on the last leg holding each other's hand. This is the Wands energy. Yes. And that is how you get to this. See, this Four of Wands is not like the other Four of Wands, which is very much a farewell, saying goodbye. This is the happy life. This is the foundation of togetherness. This is the two of you having done the hard work. Oh, having done the hard work. Holding each other's hand. Having done the hard work. Spirit, I believe that is the message. And there it is. Wheel of Fortune. Steady. Wheel of Fortune to the Knight of Coins for the Emperor. Giving and receiving and balancing out the scales. There's three on one side, two on the other, and a third about to go in. Yeah, Hermit card. Definitely about the healing. You have Three of Swords. So tired of these feelings. And there is just exhausted. But the truth is in the one hand. You see? There's a pathway here, and it's the truth. that only the hermit can know at the top of the mountain, taking that inner peace, that inner light, that inner star, now safe to do so, and bringing it outward to lead by that. Is that for the feminine? Is that for the feminine? The Three of Cups to the Page of Cups. It is definitely a new beginning of healing, a new beginning. I heard rightness. Rightness? What is that? A new beginning of rightness? Yeah, new beginning. A new beginning of love. Tell me, Spirit, the most likely outcome for this feminine and masculine energy. Okay. Ooh. Three of Pentacles. Most likely outcome, working together. It is definitely about the working together, holding each other's hand to make it. Building that foundation, starting over of a foundation quickly. Yeah, Two of Cups. Most likely outcome, working together. Oh, it is a Tower moment. Again, Tower. There is something about this that is so life-changing for the lovers. It is so life-changing. Life-changing. The things that have to be let go in order to have it. You see these Three Cups that are down and the two that are up. The most likely outcome, quickly. And it's happening quickly. The most likely outcome for the lovers, very quickly. It's big. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Swords. And you have to trust your intuition on this. The Psychic Queen. I'll show you. This is the Wheel. Again, Ten of Pentacles. Again, Queen of Wands. Is that an again too? I don't know. Intuition, Two of Swords. Most likely outcome here. The wheel is turning. This is your true what? That's all right. This is your true, trusting your intuition. True what, God? God is God's universe. My spirit guides, please. Nurturing. This is how I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Almost time. It's almost time. I'm always hearing that. Your true nature. I mean, there's the sun again. Your true nature. Healing. Nurturing. No, I don't have that right. Okay. Oh, maybe I do. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. True nature. Then there's the Emperor again. Embracing the true nature, perhaps. Looking into things, researching, cautious optimism, walking. Woo! Eight of Cups. Walking on the path. It is not an easy one. Seven of Wands. For the feminine energy, most likely outcome here for the feminine energy. There is an end to the struggle. Again, Ten of Wands. These are just, they're all confirming what we already know, I think. Two of Cups twice. You have the Lovers. Yeah, it's definitely just stay on the path. And for some, you may already be here at the point of where it is that you were wanting to go. The Knight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot often looks like he's standing still. The fact of the matter is that he's definitely moving, and this pentacle has been leading the charge, okay? It's steady. It's a steady movement. Sometimes it can be taken as not yet, like very slow. Other times it can be, no, they're there, because all the other knights are in movement in the art, are like still going. This is a depiction that they've gotten there. And it, for whatever reason, it always reminds me of the Hermit handing over the pinnacle, handing over the pinnacle, handing over. There's definitely some trust. It's an end. 10 of Swords. You have 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. And what's the beginning here? 9 of Swords. Pain and paranoia. The Queen of Pentacles and Justice. So you have the Queen and King here. Handing what over? Handing what over? Handing it over. And then you have the King of Wands. So you have, yeah, I mean, this is divine counterparts. You're doing this together. Handing it over. Handing over the heart. That's what I think it is. You have to hand it over. You got to let it go. That's your inspiration. And there. That's your inspiration. And there's your 10 of Cups. The 1 to the 9. For both of you. Yeah, it's going to require courage. This decision is something that was already made. You're already on the path. The world is your oyster, literally. And then the Strength card. Courage. It takes courage. It takes courage to do this, what you're about to do, what you're in process of doing, the transformative experience here. There's victory, however, 6 of Wands to 6 of Pentacles. Again, this is about reciprocity. There's victory in giving and receiving and having to let go, dispatching of what no longer serves you. That's what I heard. Dispatching of what no longer serves you. And that similar message is for the masculine. So I think in this instance, you are being called, your action, feminine, divine feminine on this journey, is to hold steady. Hold steady. Knight of Pentacles. Hold steady. You are here at the moment. We're holding each other's hands, embracing each other, being inspiration perhaps for each other, showing that it's safe to not only nurture the inner child, the inner self, but also each other's inner child. And perhaps this is the safe space to speak where your children speak to each other. Okay. And now that it's time, it's about the truth. The truth is that this is a heart-centered union. This is a union that no longer seeks this 10 of Pentacles, because that, I think there's a realization here, comes and goes. That comes and goes. And so long as you always know that you'll be taken care of, it's going to come. So you don't even need to worry about that part. You'll always be taken care of. You'll always be taken care of, Spirit. You'll always be taken care of. Can you help me? You'll always be taken care of. So long as you're walking from heart center. And it's not easy, that 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. It's not easy. And negative thoughts can get in the way often, but so long as you're walking, that is truth. Ace of Wands. So long as you're walking from heart center, you will always be taken care of. You will always have the resources necessary. And it's not just about surviving. It's not just about surviving. Do I have that right, Spirit? There's your Empress. It's thriving. The Empress to the Emperor. Can't get any more clear than that. I'll do one last oracle card. This is what I did for the masculine as well. I want to be fair here. Spirit, one last message of guidance for the feminine listening to this. Holding each other. It's safe now. It's safe now. Now it's about the truth. The truth from heart. Becoming. 34, that's 7. This makes sense, I think. Why that 8 of Pentacles is like the Magician to me. Yes, you are manifesting your divine purpose. Yet what is happening now is just one of many inspired brushstrokes on the canvas of your life's work. You are the artist who paints with trust, instinctive and spontaneous, with faith in the process unfolding. You are not the painter using numbered squares who has a finished vision even before commencing the task, with a map for all steps of the journey. Your lack of plan renders you open and receptive to divine direction. You are capable of being moved by spirit. You are a brave adventurer. So celebrate what you are creating now and realize that it is a step in your major work of divine art, this life of yours, not to be planned, but to be experienced. Stroke after stroke, step after step, you shall witness the picture coming to life. It may not be what you expected, but it will be the most beautiful, extraordinary creation. This oracle brings you comfort that you are blossoming, and each petal unfolding is another step closer to your ultimate divine fulfillment. There is a message here too that a relationship or project that you are keen to move forward will bloom in its own unique way. Give it breathing room and be willing to let it become what it seeks to be, even without a clear direction or plan. Sometimes, even because of that, there is an inner plan that can come to fruition. I love this for you. Hell, I love this for me. Trust in the process. Trust in each other. Trust in each other, okay? Happy Friday.